Okay. Don't need that, and I don't need that. Oh, I guess I could use that. Sure. Okay. Just waiting for it to start, I guess. Audio. Top fans. The fuck is that? No data. I'm not streaming. No, it says I am. Why doesn't it play the fucking audio? Okay. Welcome. Why is this not showing me the correct stream? Ah, there we go. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use like the Windows capture because never used it. Okay. I haven't streamed in like Silex. Shocking you showed up. Welcome. What is this top fans thing? Like Gabe says #1 next to his name. So does Xavier, but Silex says #2. What is that? I don't know what that is. Do you think I get banned if I play Minecraft music? Probably. I'll play whatever this is. Oh, you're not working today? Can you hear this? You did. Why is my desk... Why am my keyboard slipping so much? Oh, you're not working at it? I got a perfect thing we should do. We should play Black Ops Zombies. I mean, you're not working, you're not busy, so I might as well play that. I don't want to lose again. Is this... I feel like it's way too loud. Shush. Can't hear. Because for me it's loud and I can't tell if it's loud for everyone else. Just want to see how this part looks. So, I have switched models for the 25th time. And I have went back to Warzone. What the hell was happening there? Oh. I went to Terraria. Don't know why. And I changed UVs. Mia. So Instincts has the best, I say it loosely, has the best textures. Seven Levels itself, the mesh is not great. It doesn't have a lot of the details. Not like you need them anyway, it's gonna be sculpting, but yeah, because it doesn't have like this or the. I think the worst problem was literally just the chest. It didn't look good, and no matter what I did to it, it just never looked as good as like Trevia Warzone. I knew the biggest issue, what I was running into, which is about the same, but a second most important thing is actually just these membranes. I couldn't get it. I got it working pretty decently on the one before I switched, but it was so high poly that it wasn't the best. This one is, well, to kind of see how high poly is. This is just the mouth of the old one, but Kong himself is 20,000 faces with the mouth. So I think the 7 levels one I was using was like, I think 80,000, 90,000. Let's just get it to like look like Zone, which was hassle, but so I've been working on that, changing the UVs and such. Trying to get the best overall detail as possible without going overkill. The body, the normals of the body is 4K. I don't know, I think the defuse is 4K too, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, 4K. And the rest of it's just 2K, so about the same. So what I did was well, firstly the body was low quality. Don't know why I put this much time in to make it look good, because it'll be under hair, but I added some more details using this like rock texture. I was gonna use like pores, like skin texture, but doesn't look as nice. And also, ape's hair are a lot thicker and dense, so I thought maybe this type of texture might look the best, and it looks decent. If you look up close, it's literally a rock texture, but if you look quite far, it looks like skin, so just good enough. And the actual texture itself for the body, I literally just took this one, made it grey, and slapped it on. Just because it was literally, just a color. It was no like actual detail to it. The torso, chest is Warzone. I want to use Titan Jacer, but has like baked shadows and normals and gloss and spectacular and metallic. Literally everything you don't want on a model. It's texture. Well, not baked anyways. So I did that. And then for the chest scars, I just took, I think it was this one. Made it transparent, added it on, and I scooped it on the normals. Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to make the hair look better. I decided to, well, because originally Warzone's textures, UVs, were like, and these two are mirrored, so the same UVs, like same UVs, so it's just one, so it'll be these two. If you like edited this one, it'll be that one too. It was the same thing, it was annoying. And it'll be like the body and the head. I decided to make the head, I think up to about here, all that, up to the hands and feet, not one UV, but one material. Just allows, it's not better detail, obviously having more separate materials are better details, but it's more just for the hair. Having like the hair cross over like a bunch of different UVs and materials and try to texture it with a UV, because copying the UVs, I guess, it could be hard to do, so I just kind of scrapped it. That's why, like, my first couple Kong models would, well, I never posted them, but they were just like one solid texture because I couldn't texture them properly. This time I decided to use Pinball because it has pretty cool textures. Yeah, this is what the skin looks like now. And if I open, let's go to a flat, add a cavity so you can see better. So this is what the hair texture looks like now. If I turn it off, you can see better. Really nice. It has like greys and. Welcome, Dino. Yeah, I haven't really streamed in a while. I haven't really felt like it. Decided to do some now because might as well. I think the model's mostly done. I just need to rig the model in the Beast Club, which I kind of put off because I didn't want to rig the Beast Club because it's a pain in the ass. But I will say that the most hardest part about the hair, I think all of it's quite hard, but the worst part is getting it to because it's not one hair particle system. Getting them all to like line up and flow nicely is really hard to do. It's not the best, but like here, I like the hair kind of goes like this, a bit like this. Turn this on. And that part I just added. But now, see some hairs go like this, so it kind of flows a bit nicer. Oh. I only added this because you could see kind of through the hairs and it's kind of ugly. I want to edit the shoulders, but nothing I could do with. The beard is nothing I need to actually figure out, but I kind of decided to say this is good enough for me. I'm mixed on. I'm trying to like see what I can do to make it more performant. It's what it is, quite performant. It takes like 3 gigabytes of VRAM. I tested. I might get rid of this one. But it all depends on like how the model looks when he's bending around. Yeah. Because the biggest issue is like obviously there's like these wrinkles here, and I never really in the movie they're quite skin tight. The word is for hair was quite skin tight, so I never did it because it always kind of looked weird or acted weird. But for the new one, I decided to actually do it. So hopefully it looks decent when I'm actually posing him. Because usually like for this, I would pose him to see how it looks, different angles, like different like when it's bending over or sitting down or whatever. But I don't have a rig, so I can't test that. So I want to see how just the back part of his hair all flows together. Legs. And if you're wondering, this is not a mistake. It looks like a mistake, but it isn't. What do I need? Head. If the stream's lagging, just the hair. Another one is the shoulders, shoulder one. Iffy about keeping that one, I'm not too sure. I'll show you, let's see. It's all about like how much you can see it. Yeah, just increase volume. I mean, you can turn it down a bit, I guess. Oh wait, it's the same. I can't do that because it's Can you just click it? Yeah, with the shoulder A, shoulder 1 and shoulder, and also the same one with the body, is that it's on the same settings, particle settings. If I turn this off, say 1, so do the other one as well. I can't forget about that. I'll probably try to edit this one to make it a bit more different. Because right now it's just the same thing, but like slightly. I think a bit smaller, hair's a bit smaller, a bit more random. But yeah, let me just test what this all looks like. Might glitch a bit, but it shouldn't be for long. Welcome, burgers. Do I need to bother with the feet? I don't think I need to. Just editing Kong as usual. I'm not a fan of the head. The hair looks a bit weird compared to the rest of the body. I'll do like 180. That should be direct 360. No, I actually say 360. I'm not meaning 360. Yeah, it's just a texture. It's just Pinball's texture. Why is that so? I thought I fixed that. Hold on, I'll show in a second. It's not pretty. I just have slapped other parts onto it. But it is literally just this. Yeah, it's I just took Pinball's Kong and I just baked it and I just used the hair. Because the hair is very has like depth, it has like a good enough color differences. As I could use it for like references, but don't really need it. Oh, I didn't add that. I don't say it makes much of a difference. That's way too much. Definitely helps though. The original one, the other one I was using was like, I was using Warzone, but also I textured Warzone on my seven levels of it. Like it was way too far. So, yeah, I'll show you the differences between both original and thingies. Yeah, let me grab this real quick. This is the original one, but I just opened it and took a photo. Very detailed, also has UV lines. No, thank you. This is the new one. No UV lines, a lot more detailed. Using a rock texture, but you know, just ignore that. Looks good, so. 7 levels again. The one I was working on, but it's not English working with. I think, please, can I zoom in? Thank you. I think it looks fine. It's not very detailed, it's very flat. UV lines. This, I don't know what this is. versus this one, which it seamless-ish. The only issues are like here, which is kind of brighter, and here is just kind of I need to fix this, which is brighter. Not a UV. I guess it is a UV, but outside of those, there's no real UV lines. I guess outside of those, but they're quite blended in. Wrinkle looks a bit weird, not gonna lie, but yeah. Besides literally the brightness issue, seamless, and also has a lot more detail. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to like actually re-sculpt it all. I tried to get Bragg's sculpt onto the original Warzone. You can't transfer sculpts. Wish you could. Because with hair, you add all the vertex paints and you just transfer it over. But yeah, no, with you can't do it with sculpts. You could have re-sculpted it. Gotta fix that issue though. It's not a perfect bake. There's some issues with them, with these bakes like here and there. The one down there. I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and test the back of the hair, back of the body hair again. So I need head. Should probably best if I just like turned on simplify, so just turn it all on. Need you. Yeah, need you. Rich's combo is not accurate at all. That's fine. You never said it was. There's his own kind of take. Like his model. They had detailed. Uncanny though. But yeah, I don't like that. I think the issue. Let's do this real quick. And you can fully see it. I think the issue is like this setup is wrong. If I get rid of that. Nope, that's... Ah, there we go. I just had the wrong setup. I don't like this. This is the oh, you can't even see. Oh, I don't like this. This is still the shoulders popping out. But in the movie, it has kind of a V-shape bit here, very pronounced. Try to do something. It's kind of awkward. Not a fan on the thighs. That's not great. Not a fan of that. Yeah, I need to fix that. That's just gonna swing it that way, I guess, or something. Well, there you go, burgers. This is what looks like rendered. I think he has like a gap. From here to here, there's a little gap, I think. I could be wrong. Probably am. That's... Don't do that. Get out, please. In this, so it looks like a little gap here, which doesn't really move. So I might try that. I want to try to get these like big hairs, but I need to probably make a separate UV for that. Separate thing for that. His body hair's very far down. That's a weird UV issue hair issue. Unless she just doesn't have hair though. I don't know. Conker's business hair everywhere. I want to try and make a frostbite texture, but I don't know how, so gotta do that. Shouldn't be crazy. There we go. I do not. I'm sorry, I don't remember people that well. I wish I could get the base look like this, but cannot. No matter what I do. I need to get rid of that first. Was you? So I don't remember. Sorry. So I haven't really been on social media. Oh, that much I guess I said. I need to make this. I don't know how to make that either. But welcome. It goes because I haven't been asleep since like 3 PM yesterday. So I've been up for like crazy amount of time. No, go back. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't had the feeling, I guess, to stream. I mean, I always streamed like making Kong and just me doing the same thing. I would try that, but I think it's pretty easy to do. You just go to work. That's like, yeah, wet hair is pretty easy. What you gotta do is just change the settings and push down the hair. Anyone can do that. Pretty simple. Yeah, damn tracks are pretty good. There's an add-on that you can use to where the tail moves with the body like damn tracks, but it also reacts to the ground. I never used it, but just missed my desk and I must smack my face in. Left to the movie Epic Glow, by the way. What, 40 volt Godzilla? I can't texture, so. Bones broken. just use time tracks. Yeah, I couldn't make a movie accurate glow because of the I don't have a texture. I'm pretty sure it is dorsal glows as veins with pink, different colors of pink and shit. Sorry, different colors of pink. Nothing crazy. I just got a texture. But I can make hair sims and sculpt and rig. No, I have not. I'm gonna plan on getting a new GPU. So I have to my plans are getting a 5080, but I need to get 1000 watt power. I need to get 1000 watt power supply. But welcome to the stream. I'm struggling. So I haven't been asleep since 3 PM yesterday. I need to fix the shoulders. That's what I need to do. Particularly this one. This comes out too far. It's a budget. I don't have a I don't have a budget. I just it's also like the waiting part. Oh yeah. I know a fair bit about PCs. I just don't really slam words. I just really not a big nerd, I guess you could say. I know a fair deal about PCs, but I no expert though. But yeah, I might get a 5080. Though they cost like, what was it, like 2.5 grand, so in total to upgrade my PC it will cost me $3,000. I can spend as much as I want. It is not the money issue, it's just the getting the money. Like if I wanted to spend 6 months whatever trying to like save and go, I could get a 5080 at 5090. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna yeah, it's not a problem. It's more just the issue of like getting it. My build right now, see if I remember it now, I haven't checked. What's a RTX 3060, 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, 3200 megahertz, Ryzen 7 1500X. That's my build. It's pretty good. Nothing crazy, but that feels not that. That's not nicer. Oh, it is 5800X. And 3060 with 300 gigabytes. 30 gigabytes? 300 and... yeah. I got 2 storage devices. 2 terabyte and a terabyte. No, my RAM's fine. CPU's fine. And I can upgrade to the 5080 without any issues. Outside of not having enough power, but I'm gonna buy a 1000 watt power supply in case I need to upgrade CPU later down the line. I don't need to upgrade itself, I just kind of want a better, you know. Oh, wrong one. Oh well, I'm not bothered about bottlenecks because like from I think 2020 to like 2023 or 24, I dealt with like I think it was like a 50% bottleneck where I was not running great on games. I think I was running a 3060 well, my 3060 with a Ryzen 5 2600 with like I think it's like 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I mean I don't need anything fancy. I just want a better graphics card. A better graphics card will solve all my issues. I never heard about RAM DDR affecting um uh was it GPU DDR? Last time I checked, it doesn't. It is not big enough. Let me check. Vector GPU. Yeah, but I don't need. I don't want to spend like $1,000 on a new motherboard and all that. Like I said, all the issues I have will be fixed by just getting a new graphics card. What do I do now? See, it would be nice getting like a Ryzen 9 5000X 3D, whatever the hell it's called. But it's my Ryzen 7 does a good enough job for me. Why are the hairs there so small? Where's the legs? Why is it more powerful? Does this have? It does. Yeah, I don't need a AM5 DDR. I don't trust DDR5 yet. I heard from friends who have it, it's very unstable and not really worth it. Like I said, my RAM and CPU are totally fine. I can play games on it. Like I said, I don't need to upgrade my PC at all. It's just like I just kind of want to, you know. Had this GPU since like 2021, whenever it came out. So I thought, you know, be a good time to upgrade. Not safe, it's just it's not trustworthy, you know? It's not stable. It might be now, I haven't really asked my friends who have it now. But when it first came out, they're like, yeah, it's not, it crashes and all this. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't think DDR5 is even worth buying. You know, it doesn't seem like it's even worth paying that much money for one. Like this one costs like $200, like that. DDR5 costs like double that. Well, I play games too. What I want is something that's reliable, and I want a piece I want a piece I can open and it works every day. Getting these new hardware like DDR5. Yeah. Mine's been around a bit longer than like what was it, for what, 2 years now, 1 year. Um, especially from working on models, Fortnite, Dying Light, casual stuff. Like especially working on models, like the last thing I want to do, have a PC crash and lose my model because some DDR5 RAM was unstable and can't handle itself. So I think I'll just stick with a DDR4 for now until it proves like an issue. Then I'll upgrade. But yeah, right now the only issue I'm running into, not really issue, just impatient. It's just rendering time on my GPU's getting kind of slow. Not to my liking. This one is 165, the other one was 144. That's one thing as well. Another issues as well as this is a 4K monitor. This main one I'm literally streaming on. 3060 is not really designed for 4K gaming. So at least you have to like go to 1440p, then use DLSS. I mean, I can play in 4K like Fortnite, like 60 FPS max graphics. Not ray tracing. Well, but yeah, it's not designed for 4K, and either buy a new monitor, which I don't want to do, or buy a new graphics card, which solves both issues. So yeah. That's my plan right now, is just get a 5080. I want something that's more powerful than my 3060 and has a lot of VRAM. If the 1490 is not as powerful as the 5080, I'll probably just go over the 5080. So that in a day I want something more powerful. Subdivider doesn't work. How come? What is it? No one. I just assumed that it would. And also it's kind of cheap for its price. Pretty sure it's less expensive than 4090. Yeah, it's like $2 grand less. Oh, that's 24 gigs. That's nice. So budget, money-wise, not the issue. It's just the getting. There's none of them on stock, so. Well, like, so this one, it's a box. Oh, it's a PC. Is it? What's that? It is PC. Oh, I guess there's no graphics cards on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the money's not issue, it's just the whole waiting to get the money part. And if, you know, if it'd be not that big of a deal, I'll just get a 5080. As long as it is better than my 3060. That's all that matters to me. About 3060. Yeah. That looks nicer. Yeah, it's not that much of a difference. I mean, it's like spend $1,000 more and try and find a one they can buy for like, so not that much of an improvement. Yeah, 3060 is not good. I like this part here, but I don't like the rest of it. I think 3060 is pretty good for the price. It's quite cheap. It's like $300, like brand new, so which is really good. But yeah, not particularly great for actual performance-wise. Alright, have a good sleep. Nice catching up again. Realize I can't even see what I'm doing. Just looking at the hair here. Oh, there's hair back there. Make this a way more thick. Because this one's not that thick. So, fun, but I've gotta extrude this out. Then I gotta make this a lot longer. Push that over there. That's better, but I don't really want it to be like so long. Oh, this music's half decent. I think it's fine. So like, oh, okay, there we go. Here what I'm doing. Go higher. Nope. Higher. Higher. Jesus. They've gotten work with real scale, so like, I think originally when I was first doing this, I was like not doing it with real scale, like Kong's like 20 feet. But now I'm working with real scale, so a little bit different. So go overkill. Just do that, I guess. Got a few more though. I'm just gonna bring that out. Just grab this. It's not bad. I think there too. There's like a weird bunch here. Quite thick there too. God. Nope. Am I in the right place? Yeah. It's not bad, I guess. To push that down further. There's hair. Head hair. It's quite short. I could do all the hair pretty much. Probably more, maybe not like the fine details, but it's just the beard I can't do. Just because I think the beard takes up a lot more quality. I don't like how that one kind of splits that one, does it? Just hopefully it looks good. Not much of a difference. So I need to really fix this. I'll fake it at some point. I decide to rebake it all. Just then I gotta add a little bit of hair there. Probably not literally hanging off his foot. Be better, but just gonna cut it. I don't know why it's taking so long to post this model. I mean, already posted it, but I've been trying not to quotes finish the model before I think it's actually finished. There'll be times where like I think I've done the best I can. Like the last time I posted the Kong model. To realize like a few weeks later I've done something better and I'm like, oh okay. So that's kind of the issues. Like I'll reach like my point of like I can't go any further quality wise because that'll probably be like the reach the best I can do. And I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna post this model though. And if I do or not. And then I do something better. I'm like, oh okay. So I can be putting it off a bit. Yeah, just because like I don't wanna really post them. And I could just like easily this is kind of the length I went to. I decided to ditch the model I was working on to go on another model, change UVs, re-rig it, redo like not redo the hair, but fix up the hair, retexture the hair, re-sculpt everything, wipe in everything, bake all the textures, actually 300 textures to be precise, and be like I don't like this. It's not good enough. I don't like it. Model's a bit weird. So then go to Warzone, do the same thing. I could easily just like, okay, this is good enough, and just send it off. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to go my way to try to make the best model possible for Kong. That's just like a single person. That's me pretty much doing all of it. Outside the Beast Glove, sorry, which is Ember. Outside of that, it's not even Kong. The whole Kong thing is just me. I don't know what else to do with it. It's only me who's learning as I'm going. That took like a year, but you know. Let me check how the model looks in the back again. so there's a teaser video that I've been working on. I didn't animate it, but been working on it nevertheless. I wanna probably not release it as soon because I'm just kind of waiting on time chasers to make the GSK Kong, so I can just like steal the back scar on the chest because I can't do a good job as well, the official model, so. Add the beast club. Oh, is the beast club made by Ember? I gotta say it every time. I don't have to, but like I should. Sorry. Remember, this model is not for low-end PCs. It's for medium-end to high-end. Just make that very clear. For example, Tide Chaser's Beast Glove is like 10,000 polygons at most. I think I don't know. This one is 100,000 polygons, 150. As much as I try to keep the models what's the wording? It's not a wording now. As performant, that's not a word. As I can. I understand it's not gonna be like, you know, Warzone, original Warzone type. I remember seeing a little bitch about it because, like, oh, this model's so demanding. Oh, yeah. What do you expect? See, the model is going to be demanding, but I'm not as demanding as they think. I might have ended that in a bit. Just kind of not make everyone look at Kong's ass for the entire time. What is you have to do when you're doing model stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I have to do. These more sharper. So I think it looks better. Sure it's, yeah, it's this one. Good. I'll check this and I'm doing a render test between the Kong I posted publicly and this one. Not to see like the render times, like how fast, well, obviously. Welcome Ember, saying about your model, your Beast Club model. I need to actually sit down and rig the Beast Club. I've been kind of putting it off because it's a headache. While also trying to fix the Kong model, I literally switched models. But yeah, I'm gonna pick out a date, and I'm gonna sit down and finish the Beast Glove at some point. But I'm mostly just waiting on Time Chaser to get the textures. But it should be soon. I want to make sure like the entire car model is fully done. Oh yeah, I'll turn it on in a second. I haven't really done anything with the glove, to be honest with you. I haven't really used it either. There's the glove. Our feet. Hands, chest, okay. Yeah, I switched to Warzone. Yeah, that's not English. Warzone, and been editing it. Oh, just checking out the back hair of your Kong. Just see how the fur is. Getting close to the end, I think. Yes, I don't like how this is punching up and this isn't very sharp. That looks fine, I guess. Just need to be more. Away from Ember's Peace Glove. You can, but hair isn't the same on both sides. Hair is very different on both sides. I think it'd be lazy if you just mirrored it. So I think it looks better when the hair is not mirrored. I think with every model it looks better when not mirrored. It's very weird when it is mirrored. But I'm gonna do a render test, see which one takes up more revamp. Should be the Kong I posted originally. Not this one. Just to kind of get people not looking at Kong's ass the entire fucking stream, so. Because it's been focused on the hair and the legs, so it's been a lot of Kong's ass in the screen. For you, Ember, I'll show you your Beast Glove and this solid mode. Ember's Beast Glove. Looks very nice under this viewport. This viewport color thing. Just the rigging part is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. So I had a plan how to do it. I was gonna just do a basic rig. No like hydraulics or anything, and then if I can get that working as good as a V4, I'll put extra stuff to it, like hydraulics and all that. But I think the technique I was using is not flawless. It has flaws and there's limits to it. So I don't know how far I can push it with the hydraulics and moving parts. So I'm gonna try to do a basic rig on it first, just to see. If there's this V5 has like 10 times more bloody things at the fingers, and then if I can get that working, then I'll try to add more to it. Yeah, I don't know if it can even handle all that. The vegan idea, the vegan system, I guess you could say, that I created. Don't know if it can even handle that kind of stuff. It's like what was it? Can't remember now. But just gonna try. Yeah. I gotta do like all the actions too. Oh, this has muscle sims. Feel about that. Let's see the muscle sims. Peak. I don't know why I added this. You can't even see it in renders. I don't know. I never rendered it. It looks cool, but yeah. So weird seeing my rig like this. I think now looks very different. I don't think everyone will like it, but I need to keep leaning over because that's my habit now. Because when I was in school, I was always too tall for this chair desk, so I always like bent over, and that's my habit. Yeah, the new Vig looks. Did it twice. Looks like this. You can turn off the beats for yeah. I just copied the movie, so yeah, very different seeing it not like this. It's the same rig, just oh that's not it. It's different. Okay, I gotta add the textures back. Oh, that tends to. It's like 1,000 I'm not allowed. Oh. Anyways. Just go. What if this will work? See, I always thought Warzone's Kong face looks a bit weird. And I was looking behind the scenes. I wonder why. Because this bridge here, it's called Iber Bridge, is like pushed out so far on Warzone. And it's like, it looks like he's skinning and starving. But in reality, it's like this. It's like looking at this, you see his bridge here. It's not that dramatic, but Warzone's like really dramatic. Alright, time to see this worked. Oh my god. Okay, tighten up. Of course it doesn't. Like, that quality's pretty nice. Oh my god. I forgot how over the top this was. I can't remember if I got rid of the damage effect on the model I posted. So that's working. It's very weird. Oh, it's an RGB. That is. So I've got two of them. One in here. That's it. More goes on. Look at eyes of wood. Piss off. It's like a fan is like pushing air in my eyes, making my eyes water. This is not the one that I think this one had. But I don't know where that one went. I think I have it downloaded. Funny. Nice. Okay, so don't have them. Download my model from thingy. This is this. I don't think so. It's the newer one. Why is Thingy's model here? His code center is skulking here. Anyways, I guess I'll use this one. What do you use? It's ass. Well, I mean, it's better than the one I originally had on. Oh, doesn't matter anyways. I gotta find the normal maps. It's so dark. Gotta turn that off. I'll use this. Welcome back. I'm just gonna compare this original model that I posted to the new one with how much revamp it takes up. using also a V4 glove. That doesn't look like to ask. Okay, something like use one this just 500 60 minutes 60 minutes 60 seconds. That's off. That's off. Is that why it's so dark? I guess it is. I wonder, do people actually want damage effects? Because I can add it back. I just don't think anyone really wanted it. Just takes so much memory up. Okay, so I'm gonna put a camera. That works. I'm gonna use 4K to do this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna use. Let's use this. I need to push the camera out. Where the camera? Oh. Oh. Oh wait, it's there you go. And I need to push this out. Okay, and I'm gonna have him a full fur version of that one, but I'm gonna do sculpt. Why not? Back sculpt. I'm gonna use this. Same settings, so it's the same. Transparent. Stream out lag a bit, but no big deal. To see how and how it looks as well for the time and the samples and yada yada yada. Stream should smooth out a bit. And I'll get back onto editing Kong. Oh, you can't see. There we go. Keep in mind though how much it takes, like VMware wise, it's just Kong and the settings, but if you add like I put a city, it won't be 4 gigabytes for you with the city, so it'll be just 4 gigabytes for Kong himself in the PC. So like I said, the Kong model is right now, but it's more so for medium end to high end PCs, possibly like low end like 1060s, GTX 1060s now, but more so for ray tracing, RTX cards like I think you need at least 8 gigabytes of RAM, VRAM. So. And there's not rendering tests, comparing render times. I'm just gonna see what they look like on this sample count time, I guess, and more so just how they look and how much RAM takes. So this Kong, the one I originally posted, used 4.4 gigabytes of RAM and 5.2 max, which is pretty decent. Also, max Colton hair and all that. How does it look? Like dog shit. Yeah, this is the issue with the old one. It would smudge a lot, and it just makes it like you need like really high sample counts to even use it. Good. I'll save this. 4.4. 8. Test the new one. What does scoop look like? Probably bad, but find out. Well, not so bad. It's actually good, but, you know, not bad. Some parts is better than my new one, but not a lot of it is. Yeah, this is like the old texture here. You know, but I'll try a new one. God, what if I get a text one more time? Can I have enough from this angle? Oh, stupid. Whatever. There I'm pulling it out. Pulling the camera away. Because I'm going to use orthogonic or orthographic. Okay. So I'm using that one, which is already on that one. We're using 06, that 500. 60 seconds. That the film, make sure it's that. Performance fast, that's before. That's even the same. Don't need to be, but going to it anyways. Beats club on. HDR using that. And then for this it'll be using max sculpt, and I'm gonna turn this off. I guess I have to turn it on. Forgetting anything. I might look a little bit, but you know, it's fun. Oh, this is what it looked like before. Bad. See, a lot of this will just be fixed if like starts annoying me. The issue, if you're wondering why it's smudging so much, and like why this one oil can looks better already, it's because simple fact, the scale, the size, the thickness of the hairs is really thin. Like you can kind of see little specks of white. Is his hair? But Kong, this not Kong, well this one is a bit thicker, a lot thicker actually. And it is kind of why like this new one doesn't really smudge much or looks really ugly, because the roots, the hair thickness is a lot thicker. Need to fix that. Now, some areas don't look as good, like this part. Even there, it looks fine. But this is 100 samples. This is 1,000 samples. Also, if I zoom in, you'll see the noise. But yeah, if you're doing hair and you're wondering why it looks smudgy and all that, obviously depends what you're doing. I think typically apes' hair are really thick, like dense, rough, whatever to all human beings. And plus it's Kong, so his hair would be really thick to his body, or to humans, I guess. So look what you're doing, like whatever you're doing. But a lot of times, if you just make it thicker, make the hairs thicker, you'll probably solve all the issues. Also, just using the same amount almost. The peak of this, the peak of the memories about 2 gigabytes less. Just good. Well, originally it was like 3 gigabytes. I think it's because like I'm streaming so good. But yeah, I'll like zoom in here. Obviously, it's gonna have smudge. One, because it's Blunder, it can't render or denoise for the fucking life of it. I don't know, that's what I have to say. I don't know how to say after that. But yeah, just turning up your diameter, it's getting your hair thickness. Makes it look better. If I re-render this real quick and I'm turning everything off to just have the hair on, or just the arm hair, and if I like have it on like say 1, which is default. Let's say I didn't change it, right? On 5, but if I turn it on 1, and then I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it just becomes noise. This is about the same as the other one. I think this one is a little bit thicker, but yeah, you see, it's like settings are what's the sense different, but it's not like anything's different outside of just turning down the size of the hairs, the scale, the width, thickness. To keep getting the actual wording for it. Yeah. So if you ever run into this issue, maybe you want like really light hair. But obviously, if Kong was like 6 foot tall here, it 1 times would look fine, because Kong is 265 feet tall. But like, I'll probably use this for like if a character is kind of like balding, right? Yeah. It's not like it looks transparent, but it isn't. It's just because it's such a little amount of well, there's such a little scale to it. It looks transparent. Like, no matter how much render you do, although this looks better than the other one. Actually, we'll see what it looks like actually rendered. But yeah, no matter how much you render, if the scale is not good like this, unless you want it like this, I get it. But if the scale isn't very good like this, you're gonna have like smudging and it's gonna be like loss of detail. Like the fact that you can't even see the actual detail in the hair, like the textures of it. Like before you see like the whites and such races, the white part of his hair and the black part of his hair and like the brown parts, you don't see anymore. Well, you see it a little bit, but if I say turn it back up to, I think it was 5. No, it looks better. It looks healthy, and you can see the detail on the back in. You can see the detail back in the hair, like the colors of it, and just the overall detail. Now, don't obviously crank it up for whatever you're doing. It depends what you're doing. But yeah, just check your settings. The only big issue with it is like for like these bits. This was fine because you don't actually see it. But for like bits like this, it doesn't look the best. But otherwise, it's pretty decent. Yeah, just make sure you check like your thickness of your hairs. Down here, if you go down to your particle setting, you just go all the way down, you'll find hair shape. So it is. Make sure it's to the correct sizing. Because again, I'll show you here, so you see the detail on the hair. If I turn down to 1, you can still see the hair detail, but that's good. And this is kind of like the scale you work with. This is the scale of the hairs. Percent to 5. Scale of the hairs. Now, so it's a lot thicker. You do 10, but that's a bit over the top, I think. Always the higher it is, the more easy to render, I think. I don't know about the actual render times, but I know for like it come across easier and renders. Like the teaser video I'm doing for Kong, having gotten quite relatively low settings and it not really having any denoise issues outside of high bits, like under the arms where it's really like it's shadowed. It's nice. But yeah. We'll probably end the stream anyways now because I'm tired. I wanted to stream earlier, but I wanted to wait for like everyone to kind of leave the house. Because I like privacy and no one else left the house at like 10 AM and I was already tired as it is. I don't mind streaming. I might stream again at some point next week or so. But if I do stream, it'll be around the same time. Between like 8 AM Australian Queensland time. It's probably like 1 PM at max. I'll wait, but probably around 10 AM. I'll probably do it. Yeah. So hope whoever's staying has a good day, and thanks everyone who stopped by originally before they left. Have a good day.